Subtle results, still you, but with fewer lines. Botox Cosmetic, out of botulinum toxin A, is a prescription medicine used to temporarily make moderate to severe frown lines, crow's feet, and forehead lines look better in adults.
Effects of Botox Cosmetic may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness may be a sign of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions before injection are at highest risk. Don't receive Botox Cosmetic if you have a skin infection. Side effects may include allergic reactions, injection site pain, headache, eyebrow and eyelid drooping, and eyelid swelling. Allergic reactions can include rash, welts, asthma symptoms, and dizziness. Tell your doctor about medical history, muscle or nerve conditions including ALS or Lou Gehrig's disease, myasthenia gravis, or Lambert-Eaton syndrome, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects. For full safety information, visit BotoxCosmetic.com or call 877-351-0300.
See for yourself at BotoxCosmetic.com.
This podcast is supported by Progressive, a leader in RV insurance. RVs are for sharing adventures with family, friends, and even your pets. So if you bring your cats and dogs along for the ride, you'll want Progressive RV Insurance. They protect your cats and dogs like family by offering up to $1,000 in optional coverage for vet bills in case of an RV accident, making it a great companion for the responsible pet owner who loves to travel. See Progressive's other benefits and more when you quote RV Insurance at Progressive.com today. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Pet injuries and additional coverage and subject to policy terms.
As always, Spotify, Pandora, if you are listening and you would like to see the visual, then you can go to the YouTube, THAREL, JANELL. Okay. There we go. Hey. Now, should I say trigger warning? Yeah, let's do it. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. Because what I say tonight might either, keep you as a loyal follower, or it'll get rid of the motherfuckers that need to be getting rid of. Okay? Like, I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it all the way 1,000. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get it popping. Because I got some shit to say.
It's for the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. And now we live every Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. Central Time. So that's the couch every day of the week. Yeah, tune in. You don't want to miss this shit. It's the Couch Chronicles, where they know what? I know you said.
I am infinite.
Too many things are going wrong at one time. I don't know what to do. I won't lie. Too many things are going wrong in my life. I don't know what to do, but I still try. Understand I'm not weak, but right now I'm not strong, been through hell, but I know that my story isn't done, no, it's not done. I have more chapters to run. I'm created one of none. My story was meant for someone.
I gave myself chills. How I give myself chills? Robert.
Too many things are going on in the world. I don't know where to turn, so I don't. It's hard to give your trust when they don't have right intentions, and they never tell you up front that's something they don't mention. is really fucked up. I've been going through some dumb stuff. Well, not really through some dumb stuff, but it's really crazy. I'm telling you, my baby. I'll tell you what. Please do not ever give up. Your purpose is not even done.
It's not.
So keep on pushing till you
Keep pushing until you win. Don't stop. I don't give a fuck who doubts you. I don't give a fuck who don't have your back. I don't give a fuck who don't root for you. Root for yourself.
So keep on pushing till you win. Don't ever give up. I know it's hard than a motherfucker.
I told you.
Trust me, I know. I go through this shit every fucking day, and sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I be wanting to give up. But I got people that stand by me, that encourage me, and they keep me lifted. So I'm here to keep you lifted too.
That's what I'm here for. That song is called Too Many. I know a lot of times people ask me, what song was that? I get that in my inbox a lot, and I usually put it in the description. But I see I'm going to have to start telling you guys. That song was called Too Many. It's an unreleased song, and it's just one of my songs that I just freestyle because shit is crazy. Before we get into anything that I say tonight, because like I said, some people are going to be real mad at me, and I don't care. Some people's going to unfollow me. But let's give a moment of silence for the ones who didn't get to make it here today. For whatever reason, whether it was overdosing with fentanyl, whether it was a mental health issue, whether it was murder, hit and run, whatever. Someone didn't make it to today. So let's give a moment of silence. And if you've lost somebody recently, say their name in your head silently. Don't say it out loud. Just say it, in your head. And just give them that moment. You know what I mean? Okay. Now, I know a lot of you guys are tuned in because of the title. The title is Carmelo Anthony. And the reason why I'm talking about this again, because if you tune in and you're a couch potato, then you already know I talked about this a little bit the other day. But I'm bringing it up again because it's been... Let me just say this. When we get cases like this, or where someone that's Caucasian is dead and the other person is black, it always seems to be, how the scales is supposed to just be, it always seems to be uneven. And it goes as far back as Emmett Till and further back. Now, I'm not one to pick anyone because they're my color. That's not who I am. I'm not that person at all. But I'm going to tell you this. The type of person that I am is I don't like a motherfucking bully. I don't. Never have. I'm talking about from the time I was in school. And I used to get bullied. Oh, yeah. I got bullied. Maybe not long. Maybe not long, because in my eyes, I was like, I will allow you to bully me. When I was in school, I allowed, a couple people to bully me because I was like, I don't want to get in trouble. That's not what I'm here for. It was from whenever I had changed schools. That's not what I was there for. I didn't want to get in trouble. Oh, yeah. It's definitely causing a divide. So I didn't want to get in trouble, but when it came to a time where I had to actually, do something about it, I was like, you know what? If I get kicked out of school, I get kicked out of school. I'm going to have to beat this motherfucker's ass because they keep really thinking that I'm scared of them, and it has nothing to do with me being scared of you and everything to do with me being scared of my parents. I was scared of my parents, getting in trouble with them. But then that went out the window, and now, anybody that knows me, they know, I'm talking about even in school, they know that thank you so much. I'm glad he is too. I never, ever, 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 ever liked the bully. And I never really gave a fuck when it came to handling them. After the point where I finally fought the first one, after that it was like shit. So I was in an all-white school, and it was maybe like, at the time it probably was like a handful, 2 handfuls of black people. And it was this girl. She wasn't bigger than me. It wasn't 2 of her, it was just her. And she was from Texas. You know what I'm saying? She was new to our school, but she came in and she was just acting like she was just so hard. Like she was on some bully shit, basically. And I wasn't feeling that. So I checked her. She bullying somebody in front of me, and I checked her. I stood up for the person that was in front of me. So then she started going in on me. I'm laughing because, baby, you don't want this. And she made a comment like, my dad has guns. And in my little head, just like KARMELLO, and just like, oh my God, I can't even think of the other young boy's name. It's on the tip of my tongue. Anyways, when I heard that, all I could think is, oh, number one, I'm in a all-white school, like majority white school. And you telling me that your daddy has guns, and I think she said something like, I can make you disappear. I said, oh yeah? I didn't even do nothing that day. The next day I came back with a knife. I came back with a knife. Dead ass. You could ask anybody that went to Broken Arrow. I came back with a motherfucking knife. And so when she said something, I said, you know what? I said, I want her to say something. That's what I said. I wanted her to say something. Because at this point, mind you, I'm in my young mind. And I'm like, at this point, you literally telling me that you gonna off me. That you can get rid of my body. Make my body disappear. Baby, I'm about to get you before you get me. Matter of fact, you make one move and I'm... Well, it was a whole setup anyway. She wanted me to get suspended. Before I got to stab her, I got suspended. I got tackled by the police. Which, it is what it is. Now, I was suspended, but she actually admitted to what she said to me. So they suspended her too. But she got to come back earlier because she didn't have a weapon on school grounds. Only I did. I said all of that to say, I could have easily... What if the security wasn't around? It could have easily been me that stabbed her in the chest. And she would have died. I mean, she could have survived. But what if the roles were reversed? It could have been you. We know exactly how it feels to be in school and to be bullied. To be embarrassed in front of everybody. Now, a lot of you guys are siding with a certain side because of color. And it's not even really your fault. And the reason why I say it's not really your fault is because the media is making it about race. Because why do you have to put out a title that a young black boy does? What the fuck does 2 teenage school kids, why couldn't it have been like that? But whenever you hear stories, about Kason, I think his name is Kason Allison. Have you guys ever heard of Kason Allison? Anybody? Please, anybody in the comments. Has anybody ever heard of Kason Allison? 2022, ring a bell? in May. Okay. Well, Kaysen Allison was actually in Texas as well. And he stabbed and killed one of the students. Now, one of the students wasn't black, but he was Hispanic. Ramirez. Kaysen Allison stabbed and killed Ramirez. Now, let me tell you the difference between Kaysen and KARMELLO. Kaysen stabbed this boy in the arm, in the leg, in the back, I think he stabbed him like 4 or 5 times. Not only did he stab him 4 or 5 times, but 2 or 3 days later, he got into an altercation with one of his family members and caught a case from them too. Like from assaulting them too. KARMELLO doesn't have a history, nor did he stay. He didn't even stay in, and he didn't prison shank a motherfucker. Have y'all ever heard of fight or flight? I don't know if you guys ever seen somebody with their back against the wall or ever felt like that yourself. Or maybe your kids are dealing with it right now. Now, I don't have kids. And this is why I say some people is going to unfollow me and some people's not going to unfollow me. Some people going to understand what I'm saying. But I'm going to say this. I don't have kids. But this is what I do know. That if it starts at the home. I was abused in the home. And I found myself taking my anger out on everything and everyone around me. I dared a bully to say anything. I needed to take that anger out because it was so much fucked up shit going on at my house, from molestation to physical abuse to so much going on in the household. Not just my household, but of a lot of these kids' households. You know how many kids' parents have swept things under the rug? And a lot of these people that's making these comments, these Christians, some of you guys have touched your kids, beat them to a bloody pulp damn near. Some of you guys don't even fuck with your kids. Like, are y'all kidding me? Some of you guys were the bullies in school. And it shows. And it fucking shows. Because right is right and wrong is wrong. It doesn't matter what color you are. If KARMELLO would have been the one bullying them, I would have been like, yeah, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. But that wasn't the case. Now, I do have a clip that I do want to share with you guys. And this is actually a clip of footage that was taken about maybe 10, 15 minutes before the stabbing.
Like, just like you're no matter what you do, even if God forbid this doesn't work out, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be good, dude. Thank you, bro. Yeah. That means a lot. So, like, let's say we are gonna watch one of your videos tonight. We'll give me one. What you say, bro? Yeah. What's your favorite one? The one to the right. Yeah, this is our tailgate, so we'll on the right so I can see the fucking TV. Oh shit! Hey, bro.
Okay. Y'all hear Austin? It's our tailgate. Basically, listen. Y'all listen.
Hey, bro, you're not talking like that, bro. I understand. Maybe. Hey, could you just... No, hey, bro, it's okay. He doesn't mean like... It's okay, real quick. I don't mean to be a... No, but I know, but you have to talk to like that. No. I'm saying, this is my guy, though, bro. Like, no, bro. No, bro. You cursed out of this stuff, bro. All you have to say is, hey, bro, can you please move? This is respect, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, no. He don't mean it like that. Is he drunk? I don't know, but maybe. I just don't like disrespect, bro. He can talk to me like that. Don't talk to him like that. He's just doing his job. Hey, we're good. Hey, let's just respect each other, bro. Let's go. I'm not trying to be... No, yeah. You cussed at him, bro. Bro, he's fucking way the TV is my tailgate. I can see you. You didn't have to cuss at him, though, bro. He's not a child, bro. Hey, back up. What's your problem? No, he just cussed him out, bro. And I was like, he said, "Yo, get up." He asked you to get up.
I want to pause this real quick because if y'all are really paying attention, and if y'all can actually see the actual video, then you can tell that the teachers or whoever, the adults that were there, they didn't even sound like they gave a fuck about what he was talking about. Now, I know for a fact that this happens because it has happened to me before. When they're, and baby, y'all gonna be mad. But whenever you are a black person and you have 6 white friends and you all are sitting in a circle and you're the only black one in that circle, if something happens to another white person, let me just ask you this. Do you believe that your white friends would stand up for you and say what's right or speak up and tell the truth? No, dead ass. Now, I personally know some down ass motherfuckers that would, but young kids that's in school that haven't experienced the things that we've experienced. I know this because I was in middle school, high school, and it happened to me. Everyone turned against me. Everyone in the school. And it became a black thing. It became a black and white thing, and it really didn't even start off like that. As a person who did 9 years for shooting a man that raped me, I know a little bit about the system and how it feels to be painted as something that you're not. And the media will do that. They will drag you. They will make a case sound way more than what it is. The bloggers, clickbait, with all this bullshit, it's drawing a line down the middle and putting people on certain sides. And it's not even about what is right and what is wrong. It's about who is black and who is white. Now, how many cases of self-defense have you seen a black person get off on? I wouldn't think that anybody's going to answer that right now. And no matter if anybody wants to believe that race is involved, race is definitely involved. All you have to do is read the comments. Some of the things that people say. And my thing is this. Is if you are a white person, I'm specifically talking to you right now. Because if you're a white person, yeah, and you have black friends, black family, black whoever, black co-workers, if somebody that you've ever encountered and you was nice to and you fuck with them and they can call you and you guys have each other's number and you're not the same color, literally, if you have friends that are black and you think for 1 second that you can get on any type of social media and just be racist, that your black friends and family and associates aren't going to be upset or offended. If you didn't think enough to think about their feelings, at least, your people that you fuck with, these are your friends that you've aligned yourself with. Thank you so much. These are your friends. But you put that to the side, that the fact that you have these black friends and you get on social media and you make these racial comments, these racial slurs, these racial posts, And then some of you guys like to hide behind, oh, I was just sharing it. Bitch, disrespectfully, you know what the fuck you was doing? I'm sick of the fucking undercover ass fucking shit. And the passive aggressive ass fuck. If you're racist, just be fucking racist and just be proud of that fucking shit and get the fuck out of my face. If you don't like me, if you don't like people that is my color, then you don't like me, period. I don't give a fuck if you like, well, you're different. I don't care. I don't care. But I am black at the end of the day. And you are offending me. And I'm supposed to be your friend. So is that what you think of all of us? Because it could have been me. In high school, I just told you guys of a story that it could have been me. So is that what I was? I was just a... And if you guys don't know the Emmett Till story, Emmett Till was lied on. And killed. Murdered, motherfucker. He was murdered. So for you all to... And I seen a few people post a picture of Carmelo Anthony in an electric chair. Talking about, I'm going to sit this one right here. Bitch, let me tell you something. It is no possible way that you can ever fucking say that you like us if that is the type of stuff that you post. How does that make sense? That's just like saying, I worship God, but the devil's on my side on the weekends. What? Make it make sense. Y'all so bad want Carmelo Anthony to be this person that you're making him out to be, and it's not even like that. Do I know him personally? No. But I know situations. I know life. Y'all know life. Some of you guys have forgot what life was like growing up. How mean kids can fucking be. How bullies make you feel. Did you guys forget? Because you're older now, you're not getting bullied anymore. Well, let me tell you something. Like I said earlier, it starts in the home. I may not have kids, but I can tell you one thing's for certain and two's for sure. If I had some kids and I seen my youngest or my oldest bullying the youngest or the youngest bullying the oldest, I'm going to fucking check them right there, because when you check them right there, then you nip it in the butt, and they not finna take that shit to the school. Anytime when you letting it slide in the house, it's going to slide at school. You going to keep on letting it slide because they going to be that person that you allowed them to grow into be. Y'all allowing this shit. Some of these parents, no, let's be real. Some of y'all are allowing your kids to be fucked up at home, and they taking it right into school. They taking it right on into school. Just as fucked up as the parents. And I said it with as much saliva that came out. The fuck? Yeah. If you stop your kids from being disrespectful at the house. Now, mind you, I will say this. I'm not saying abuse your kids at all. I'm saying teach them that bullying can cause another person to lose their life, whether it's from your hands or their hands, or suicide. I don't know how many stories we've all heard over the years since we've been alive about a bully causing someone to lose their life or getting killed. In prison, when you're a bully in prison, and even the staff members know, they don't be upset about somebody putting them in their place. Sometimes they actually welcome it. Don't let you be a bully too bad. They'll let you get beat the fuck up in front of the whole yard. They would. Because nobody likes a bully. No matter where you are. I've seen bullies get jumped in prison in front of the guards. And because of how they was on the yard, to the staff and the inmates, staff let them get beat up. Did anybody have their back? No. Mm-mm. Stop trying to act as if you don't know that if a white person and a black person's involved, then 90% of the white people are going to stick with the white people. Stop acting like y'all don't know that. Let's stop it. And all of those women went to space too, huh? Get the fuck out of here. Let's be real. Like, we know life. We know how shit go. We know what's up. And if you don't see it for what it is, then you are blind or you just don't want to see. I didn't see any AI pictures of Case and Allison everywhere on social media. Y'all didn't drag him on social media. Y'all barely even talked about his case. And guess what? He's up for trial right now. And like I said, he did much worse than Carmelo Anthony. Y'all pick and choose who y'all want to be mad at, whose case y'all want to... Trust me, I've seen it in prison. I see it now. Y'all literally pick and choose whose cases y'all want to big up. Because why didn't y'all do Casey like that? I didn't see... I mean, when it initially happened, I seen it, but I didn't see you guys dragging Casey through the social media. I didn't see you guys making picket signs and GoFundMes, and I didn't see you guys doing that. No, I didn't. So, you know what the difference was? Kaysen was white. Or is, because he's still alive. Kaysen is white. And Carmelo is black. And that's just the bottom line. If you don't stop your bully from creating themselves at your house, then your bully that's at your house, even punking some of you parents, and you parents know who you are. Like, you've seen it coming, and you didn't stop it. You've seen the signs. You've seen the bad behavior, the showing out, the acting out, and you didn't do anything about it. You didn't. And that's why we have kids that's murdering their families, family members, moms, dads, dying at the hands of their kids. 90% of them are white. And it's just the truth. Because you all aren't stopping your future bullies from being bullies. And honestly, it could be that they're being abused at home. It could be that that's just not what they was taught. I'm all about justice. I'm all about being honest. I'm all about the truth, finding the truth. And the truth is he was bullied. He felt like he had to fight for his life. If I'm seeing things on social media about somebody making threats to me, if I hear somebody saying that they're going to try to hurt me, I'm going to be on alert. I might have a knife on me at all times. I might not use it today, tomorrow. I might use it in 6 months from now. But I carry a knife around with me. Period. And whenever you're living in certain neighborhoods, you got to carry a knife around you, sometimes even a thump. It's just the harsh reality of this life. And one way we can stop it is starting at the house with your kids. getting them in line where they need to be. Like teaching them about suicide, teaching them about bullying, teaching them about catching a case. Teach them early. Don't wait until they catch a case. Teach them early. Guide them early. If you teach them right whenever they starting to show bully tendencies or any of that, you stop them right there where the fuck they stand. Hold on. Now, little Todd, we don't bully your little brother. If your little brother wants to play, you share. Now, to some of you guys, that might seem like, oh, no, I can't do. I got to whoop their ass. No, you don't have to do all of that. Do you whoop your animals? No, really. When your dogs shit in the house, do you whoop their ass? Do you put them on punishment? And do they listen? One thing about a dog is if you train that dog, they are going to be obedient. They are not going to disobey you. They're going to do everything that they can to make sure that they're good and that they don't get in trouble. You can do the same for your kids. Now, granted, once kids start getting older, they start doing what they want. Okay, I get that. But teach them. Teach them now. It's not even too late. If you feel like, oh, no, well, they're about to be 18. It's still not too late. You don't want them going to college acting like that. You don't want them going into the world acting like that. And heaven forbid, one day they end up going to prison, and they do that in prison, and they get murdered on the yard. That's not something you want to deal with or something you want to experience at all. Some people are going to be mad, but that means you're just an undercover racist motherfucker. Because what the fuck? All that undercover racist shit, just be who you are out loud. You don't have to wait until something like this happens for you to show who you are. Show who you are right now. That just unfollow me. Like, I don't like that shit. No, if you don't try to make it like, oh, well, I just don't like that black person over there. Okay, that person could have been me. Unfollow me too. I'm dead ass. All these feelings and some of you guys have been waiting your whole life to feel this way and to say this shit out loud. And now you're getting that opportunity. Now, I will say this. If KARMELLO goes to trial with the DEI being non-existent, I really believe that he wouldn't get a fair trial. He wouldn't get a fair trial because of so many people. It's so many fake narratives that are all over the motherfucking internet. All over. If KARMELLO, and he's a kid, by the way. Let's keep that in mind. He's a kid. And you motherfuckers are sending death threats to not only him, but to all his family and his little sister. But yet y'all get mad if somebody says something about a kid, or Kanye West said something about Beyonce and them kid. Y'all was mad about that, but y'all not mad about people making like literal death threats to a kid? You ought to be a fucking shame of yourself. Are you walking in God's name? What would Jesus do? Because it ain't that. It damn sure ain't that. It's really sad and pathetic as fuck to see people's true colors come out like this, and it's like, damn. I actually thought you fucked with me. And you find out that they don't fuck with you just by reading their comments that they're making about people that are the same shade as you. I really pray that with this case, you guys start evaluating your own selves, your kids. I mean, we've seen so many different cases of kids either killing themselves or killing somebody else when it has to do with bullying. There has to be something changing, because it's too much. It's too much. We say the kids are the future, but they can't be the future if we're not teaching them the right things for their future. The kids could be the future, but it will be the future prisoners and the future. If we genuinely want these kids to be the future and lead the future in the right path, we have to start planting the right seeds. Fighting around your kids all the time, that doesn't promote good mental health. And the damn show ain't planting a good seed. That's a seed of strife and anger and all type of shit. I know that because it happened to me. And I got to school and I'm acting out and the fuck? And as a kid, you don't know what emotions is what. You don't really know what the fuck is going on with you. You just feel and you just do. If we teach our kids at a young age which emotions are what, how to handle them, what to do in what type of situations, then a lot of this will not even be happening. The kids are our future if we're planting the right seeds. If we're not planting the right seeds, they can never be the future. At all. And I'm just being honest. If you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time, and every Wednesdays from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, Apple Podcasts, THA Couch on Fanbase, TikTok, Big O, Tagged, like, Instagram is Couch Chronicles No Limits, and my main YouTube, Instagram, and my .coms, which is THA Real JANELL and THA Couch.com. You know, before I head out, I do want to encourage you guys that if you have any type of issue or any type of ill feelings towards someone black, get rid of me quickly, because I'm black and I'm proud. Okay? I am. And wifey, I see you said I'm glad it's coming out. Yeah, I'm glad people are showing their true colors. I don't want to wait forever to see that you didn't fuck with me. Now, get to teaching your kids what you need to teach them. I said what I had to say. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow on a Good Friday. And I mean a Good Friday. The fuck? I told you it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Period. Hey, Justin, I see you. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Pandora, thank you so much for tuning in. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits.